Hi, this is Alex from devstories.eu. bmad method, episode 3 of 15. If you ask a large language model for 10 ideas, you usually get 10 perfectly averaged, fundamentally boring ideas. The system is designed to predict the most likely next word, which means it gravitates toward the mundane. To get truly innovative results, you need to force the AI to act as a coach that extracts the concepts out of you instead. This is exactly what the Forging Ideas with AI brainstorming workflow does. Most people equate AI brainstorming with zero-shot prompting. You type a request for ideas into a chat box, and you receive a generic list in return. That approach fails because it treats the AI as an oracle. The brainstorming coach in the bmad method operates on the opposite principle. It is a guided, multi-turn facilitation framework where the AI does not generate the core ideas at all. Instead, it provides structured cognitive friction to force you to think laterally. The workflow relies heavily on two specific mechanisms, which are anti-bias protocols and domain shifting. When you input an initial thought, the anti-bias protocol prevents the AI from simply agreeing with you. If you suggest a standard solution to a problem, the AI is programmed to challenge it. It might ask what happens if your proposed solution completely fails, or how a competitor might exploit the obvious flaws in your logic. Domain shifting takes this a step further by forcing you to view your problem through the lens of a completely unrelated industry. Consider a concrete scenario where you want to explore ways to improve developer onboarding. A standard AI would give you a list about writing better documentation and assigning mentors. The bmad brainstorming coach, however, might initiate a scamper technique exercise. Scamper is a framework that prompts you to substitute, combine, adapt, modify, put to another use, eliminate, or reverse elements of a process. Here is the key insight. The AI will not run through the entire acronym at once and dump a wall of text on you. It handles the pacing step by step. It asks you how you might eliminate the documentation reading phase of onboarding entirely. You provide an answer based on your domain expertise. Then the AI prompts you to combine onboarding with an unrelated engineering task, like live incident response. You answer again. The AI holds the framework steady while you supply the actual insight. You start the workflow by defining your raw problem space. The AI responds with a specific constraint or a targeted question. You reply. The AI processes your answer, applies its anti-bias check, and then pushes back or shifts the domain. This multi-turn loop continues until you have exhausted the obvious answers and start producing genuinely novel concepts. The AI acts as a tireless facilitator that refuses to let you settle for the first thing that comes to mind. The value of an AI in the early stages of product design is not its ability to invent things from scratch, but its endless patience at applying structured cognitive friction to your own expertise. That is all for this one. Thanks for listening and keep building.